Okay, magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Nandito ka na ngayon kasi natapos mo na yung previous discussions about property regimes. Ngayon naman, mag-try na tayo ng mga problems related doon sa property regimes na iyon. As you can see sa slide na ito yung formula na pinakita ko sa iyo sa simula ng discussions natin about gross estate. Ito ay yung standard formula or presentation para sa mga married decedents na nagdidepict ng exclusive properties, common properties, at yung total properties ng mag-asawa. Disclaimer ko lang ngayon pa lang. Baka kasi mapansin mo. Okay? Na dito sa presentation ko, una yung standard ordinary deductions, pangalawa yung share of surviving spouse, at pangatlo yung special deductions. Sir, kasi nakikita ko sa ibang presentation, sa ibang book, ang nangyayari, una ang ordinary deductions, pangalawa ang special deductions, at pangatlo ang share of surviving spouse. Sir, anong pinagkaiba po nun? Yung presentation ko kasi na ito, okay, ay para hindi ka malito. Remember na ang share of surviving spouse, ito yung pinanggagalingan niyan, 1/2. Okay? For purposes of my discussion, inuna ko na yung share of surviving spouse before ito kasi baka i-deduct mo muna ito. Okay? Tas saka mo lang gawin ito. Mali yun. Okay? So, for purposes of our discussions, o sa unang problem ko, ito yung presentation natin. 1, 2, 3. Pero doon sa pangalawa, okay, magiging 1, 2, and 3 na. Kasi itong 1, 3, and 2, ito yun naman yung standard presentation based sa BIR circulars. Okay? Magsimula tayo, okay, kay Misteryoso. Practice number 1. Misteryoso is a citizen and resident of the Philippines. He is married to Mrs. Yosa under the property regime of absolute community. Ayan, given na. Absolute community. Take note, absolute community. Unfortunately, he died and left the following properties and liabilities. Una, real property received as a gift from his mother several years into the marriage, 4 million pesos. Cash, which is the income derived from the gift from his mother, 350,000 pesos. Real property inherited from his father a decade ago and before his marriage, 30 million pesos. Real property, the family home, and community property, which is 13 million pesos. Obligations incurred during the marriage and outstanding at Misteryoso's death, 2 million pesos. On the other hand, Mrs. Yosa, during the death of Misteryoso, held properties worth 3 million pesos, which are already owned by her prior to their marriage. Ayan yung problem number 1 natin. Okay? So, please, do your part. Pause this video and solve mo muna yung problems before you continue. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Ayan. So, I assume tapos mo nang solve yung problem, kaya ipag-proceed na tayo. Okay, review muna ulit natin yung problem, tas i-take note natin kung ano ba yung mga properties na exclusive and common kay Misteryoso at kay Mrs. Yosa. Okay, but first of all, alamin natin yung property regime which is given na nga, again, absolute community. For first property, okay, real property received as a gift from his mother several years into the marriage. Anong ibig sabihin yan? Si Misteryoso daw ay nakatanggap ng real property mula sa kanyang nanay ilang years noong kasal na siya na nagkakahalaga ng 4 million pesos. Sabi nga natin, yung mga properties under absolute community na na-receive through gratuitous title ay generally exclusive property ng spouse na nakatanggap, except unless there is a specific instruction by the donor or testator na yung property na yun ay magiging common property ng mag-asawa, but in this case, wala namang sinabing ganon, di ba? So, ang 4 million pesos natin dito ay makukonsider nating common. Mali. Exclusive. Okay? Exclusive property ni Mr. Yoso. Second property. Okay? Second property na given. Cash, which is the income derived from the gift from his mother. Yun daw, real property dito sa number 1. Okay? Nag-generate ng income in the form of cash and nagkakahalaga ng 350,000 pesos at time of Mr. Yoso's death. Again, absolute community of property, and the gift, okay, was stated to be exclusive property of Mr. Yoso. Therefore, the income derived from that exclusive property of Mr. Yoso is considered to be exclusive as well, kasi this is a regime of absolute community of property. 350,000 exclusive. Third property, real property inherited from his father a decade ago and before his marriage. Yaman naman ni Mr. Yoso. May real property na mula sa kanyang tatay, may real property pa mula sa kanyang nanay. Pero unlike doon sa unang real property, yung real property daw na ito ay namana ni Mr. Yoso bago siya ikasal. Matagal na, a decade ago na bago siya ikasal, na nagkakahalaga ng 30 million pesos nung namatay siya. Okay? So, ano ibig sabihin nito? Under absolute community of property daw, generally all the properties, okay, which the spouses have before their marriage shall be brought, okay, to the marriage as both of the spouses common properties. Okay? So, meaning, itong 30 million na ito ay considered already as common property, kahit na ito ay inheritance dahil before his marriage naman. At pang-apat, real property daw. Ito daw yung family home ng mag-asawa at swerte, community property stated na nagkakahalaga ng 13 million pesos. Meaning, ito ay nasa common column, common property. Yan. Yung pang-limang bullet, obligations to. So, mamaya na. Okay? Kaya punta na tayo dito sa huling bullet. On the other hand, Mrs. Yosa during the death of Mr. Yoso held properties worth 3 million. Okay? Which are already owned by her prior to their marriage. Ang ibig sabihin daw, si Mrs. Yosa ay merong 3 million pesos worth ng mga properties doon sa time of death ni Mr. Yoso, at itong mga properties na ito ay sa kanya na bago pa sila ikasal. Same dito. Okay? Same treatment dito sa property ni Mr. Yoso na real property from his father. Dinala sa marriage, okay? Sa kanila, no, single pa sila, at dinala sa marriage, at dahil absolute community of property, this will be considered common property after the marriage. Okay? And, of course, common property ito. Ayan, so i-plot na muna natin yung mga properties na na-identify natin. Okay? Una, yung gift from his mother daw na 4 million. Ito nilagay natin sa exclusive kasi sabi nga natin, donations during the marriage, at hindi naman in-specify na common sa kanilang dalawa. Yung 350,000, okay, na-derive dito, exclusive yung property, kaya exclusive din yung income under absolute community. 350,000. Yung inheritance daw mula sa kanyang tatay, 30 million. Okay, unlike doon sa gift from mother na during the marriage na, ito kasing inheritance from mother ay bago pa siya ikasal, therefore brought to the marriage as common property. Kaya nasa common property. Next is yung family home nila na real property, which is expressly stated as common property, 13 million pesos. And then last ay yung properties daw held by Mrs. Yosa na nasa kanya na before yung kanilang marriage, worth 3 million pesos at Mr. Yoso's time of death. This property is brought to the marriage and is considered common property. Okay? 3 million. Ayan. So, na-list na natin, identify na natin which is exclusive, and which is common property. Ngayon, i-total na natin. Sa exclusive properties, dalawa lang daw yung items, which totals 4,350,000 pesos. Sa common properties naman, community, tatlong items, 30 million, 13 million, and 3 million, which totals 46 million pesos. Okay? And sa total, 4,350, okay, plus 46 million pesos equals 50,350,000. Okay? Class, pro tip lang, no? Bilang isang former accounting student, kapag pinag-add mo tong dalawang ito, always counter-check it with adding all these items. Okay? Para bangga, para sigurado ka. Ayan, 4 million plus 350 plus 30 million plus 13 million plus 3 million equals 50,350,000. Ayan. Okay, identified na natin yung gross estate. Second naman nating identify ay yung ordinary deductions. Balikan natin yung problem. Dito sa problem, okay, isa lang naman yung ordinary deductions na stated, which is itong bullet na ito. Okay? The obligations incurred during the marriage daw and outstanding at Mr. Yoso's death, 2 million pesos. Okay. Incurred daw during their marriage, meaning community common. Okay, common obligation yun. Kaya nakalagay yun sa common column na 2 million. At since yan lang yung ating ordinary deductions, okay, kunin na natin yung net exclusive / community property. Ito yung column na yun. Okay? Exclusive properties, wala siyang deductions, kaya same, 4,350,000. Sa community, nabawasan ng 2 million yung 46 million, kaya 44 million na lang yung gross estate after ordinary deductions. And sa total, 48,350. Yan. At ang sabi ko nga dito sa presentation ko, uunahin ko muna yung share of surviving spouse bago natin i-deduct yung special deductions. And in this case, ang share of surviving spouse natin ay 22 million pesos na na-derive natin, okay, dito sa figure na ito. Lagi mong tatandaan ang figure na ito, kalahati niyan, okay, lagi ang magiging share of surviving spouse. So, anong ibig sabihin nun, sir? Bakit kalahati nun? Lagi mong tatandaan na itong column na ito, okay, itong column na ito yung nagper-pertain sa properties ng mag-asawa, okay, ng mag-asawa. Ibig sabihin, itong amount na magre-reflect dito sa portion na ito yung net properties, yung properties after allowed deductions ng mag-asawa. Therefore, tigkalahati sila dyan, pareho silang may share dyan. At itong 22 million na ito, okay, pag kinalahati mo yan, ito yung attributable doon sa nananatiling buhay na asawa. And in this case, this is the portion of Mrs. Yosa. Okay? Kaya kinalahati natin itong figure na ito para matanggal dyan kung ano man yung value ng pagmamay-ari ni Mrs. Yosa, kasi hindi naman subject sa estate tax yun dahil siya ay buhay pa. Then after that, okay, ide-deduct na natin yung family home, which is 6,500,000 pesos. Sir, family home nila 13 million ah. Bakit 6,500,000 na lang yan? 'Di ba? Kasi ang ibig sabihin nun, okay, ang ibig sabihin nun, yung 13 million na ito, tandaan mo, ay nandito pa sa portion na ito. Ha? At yung 13 million na yan, kasama yan dito. Ibig sabihin, by the time na natanggal na itong 22 million na ito, kalahati ng family home na yan natanggal na din. At ang natitirang, Okay, interest misteryoso doon sa property na yun ay kalahati na lang ng 13 million, which is 6,500,000 pesos. Okay? Hindi mo gagamitin yung 13 million kasi sa kanilang dalawa pa yung amount na yan. Pag kinalahati mo yan, dun lang yung value na magiging attributable sa decedent, which in this case is 6,500,000 pesos. Next is yung standard deduction. Ito, wala na tayong problema kasi no conditions, no questions asked, 5 million pesos. Yan. So, lalagyan na natin ng linya dyan kasi yan yung dulo niyan. Okay? Sir, question lang. Bakit nga ba tinatanggal yung ordinary deductions? Okay? Pero hindi kasama itong special deductions sa portion na ito kung saan after nito kakalatiin mo. Okay? Remember na ito kasing mga ordinary deductions may or may not pertain to the exclusive or community property ng mag-asawa. Okay? May or may not pertain. Ibig sabihin, itong 2 million na ito, sa problem natin, common yan. Pero pwede rin siyang mapunta dito sa exclusive. If the problem so dictates. Okay? Pwede naman na sa problem, nakandito muna. Okay? At pwede siyang maging common if the problem so dictates. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? Kasi yan, pang mag-asawa. Okay? Nagko-compute ka pa pang mag-asawa, pwede mag-apply sa pang mag-asawa. Pero ito kasing special deductions po natin, hindi yan mag-a-apply sa mag-asawa. Lagi mag-a-apply lang yan sa exclusive property. Okay? Kaya mauuna yung ordinary deductions. Kasi pagkatas ng ordinary deductions, alam mo pa rin kung magkano, okay, yung share of surviving spouse. Okay? Kasama pa rin yun dun sa figures na lalabas. Kapag ka dineduct mo na ito, misleading na yan. Kasi itong dalawang ito ay hindi naman nag-a-apply kay surviving spouse. Mag-a-apply lang to sa property na ni decedent. Okay? Kaya dito sa presentation ko, direkta ko na muna na tinanggal yung share of surviving spouse kasi baka first time mo magkamali ka, deduct mo na agad itong dalawang itong special deductions na hindi naman dapat dahil ito ay nag-a-apply lamang doon sa estate na nagpa-pertain na lang dapat kay decedent. Now, yung net taxable estate natin, 48,350,000. Ito yung total natin kanina, di ba? Kasama pa dito yung share of surviving spouse. Kaya tinanggal natin yung 22 million, which is nanggaling dito sa 44 million na ito. Okay? At yung mga deductions na allowed lang para sa property ni decedent, yung family home, ito yung equity niya doon sa 13 million, kalahati ng 13 million, at doon sa 5 million na walang kondisyon na standard deductions. Okay? And that leads us to 14,850,000 net taxable estate ni decedent. 48.35 million minus 22 million minus 6.5 million minus 5 million equals 14,850,000 pesos. And multiply that by the tax rate of 6%, mapupunta na tayo doon sa estate tax due ni Misteryoso, which is 891,000 pesos. Ayan, di ba? Simple lang. Alam ko, nasagutan mo to. Okay? Kaya punta naman tayo ngayon doon sa susunod na problem. Practice number 2. Hayaan mo munang basahin ko yung problem para sa'yo bago ka mag-solve. Mr. CC is a resident and citizen of the Philippines and married to Mrs. D under the property regime of conjugal partnership of gains. CC died in a car crash accident, and the spouses of the following properties and debts at the time of CC's death. House and lot, conjugal property, 125 square meters, where the spouses resides and has a fair market value of 9 million pesos and has a zonal value of 75,000 pesos per square meter. Car which was given by CC's parents to him as a wedding gift amounting to 1.5 million pesos. Personal properties amounting to 5 million and 4 million of CC and DD respectively, which are brought to the marriage. Savings of the spouses resulting from their business, which was established 2 years into the marriage, 350,000 pesos. Mr. CC won a baking contest 3 days prior to death, and the prize of 40,000 was yet to be received. Receivable amounting to 100,000 by Mr. CC to his friend, which are still due and which only 40% is expected to be not recovered. This amount was lent even before the spouse's marriage. And last, unpaid mortgage of 1.2 million pesos. So please, pause mo muna yung video and then try to solve the problem on your own. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Ayan, so I assume tapos mo na yung problems kasi nag-proceed ka na sa discussions. Okay, so balikan ulit natin yung problem. Identify muna natin yung mga properties, kung exclusive ba or common. Okay? But first of all, ano nga ba yung property regime? Yan, stated naman, conjugal partnership of gainsay. Litan natin. Yan, conjugal partnership of gains. Lagi mong tatandaan, sipog. Okay? So, let's start with house and lot, conjugal property. Given na, conjugal property. 125 square meters where the spouses resides and has a FMV of 9 million, zonal value of 75 per square meter. Now, remember yung valuation na sinabi ko noon, okay? Whichever is higher between zonal value and fair market value. Now, computin mo lang. Yung zonal value, 125 square meters times 75,000. Naku, 9,375. Okay? Anong higher? 9 million? Itong 9,375. Itong 9,375. Kaya ito yung gagamitin mo and this is conjugal. Okay? That's for item number 1. Next is car which was given by CC's parents to him as a wedding gift amounting to 1.5 million pesos. Remember, conjugal partnership of gains ito. Ibig sabihin, walang exception tulad kanina sa akop na pwedeng sabihin na maging common property ang donations. Sa conjugal partnership of gains, okay, lahat ng properties received through gratuitous title would be automatically considered to be conjugal property. Mali! Exclusive property yan. Kaya itong card na ito ay exclusive property, 1.5 million. Number 3, personal properties amounting to 5 million and 4 million of CC and DD respectively, which are brought to the marriage. Again, under sipog, lahat ng properties nila before marriage na dadalhin sa marriage ay mananatiling exclusive properties nila. Kaya itong third bullet natin ay exclusive properties. Next ay yung savings of the spouses resulting from their business which was established 2 years into the marriage. Ang ibig sabihin niyan, ito yung mga naipon ng mag-asawa galing sa kanilang business noong sila ay kasal na. Ito ay fruit, ito ay gain ng kanilang pagtatrabaho during the marriage. Therefore, yung 350,000 na ito ay considered as conjugal property. Okay, dahil ito ay fruits na noong sila ay kasal na. Next, nanalo daw si Mr. CC sa baking contest 3 days bago siya mamatay at yung premyo na 40,000 ay marireceive pa lang. Ibig sabihin, receivable ito. Naalala mo yung diniscuss ko na winnings is not equal to price. Pagka winnings, again, sabi, magiging part ng common property yun, conjugal property yun, pero yung losses would be considered as exclusive to the spouses. Hindi ko na-discuss dun yung price. Sir, na-discuss mo dun winnings by chance. Yung price, hindi expressly stated dun, sir, kasi ang expressly stated lang dun sa mga inclusions and exclusions mo, yung winnings. Sabi ko nga, yung price, pinaghirapan, may effort, kaya siya kinonsider na price. And tatandaan mo na general rule sa conjugal partnership of gains, okay, yung mga fruits and gains nila dahil sa kanilang labor, okay, dahil sa kanilang pagtatrabaho, And kasama na rin dun yung effort. Kasama na rin dun yung effort na pagsali sa tournament kasi ginamitan nyo ng skills, okay, na mag-asawa, meaning yung prize is automatically considered as a fruit. And yung 40,000 na ito, dahil ito ay gain dahil sa pagsali ni Mr. CC na napanalunan niya gamit ang kanyang skills, ito ay gain and part of the conjugal property. Okay. Next, may receivable daw si Mr. CC na 100,000 sa kaibigan niya na posibleng hindi na makolekta yung 40% at yung utang na ito, naku, napakatagal na. Pinautang niya bago pa sila ikasal. Ibig sabihin, itong 100,000 na ito, okay, ay property ni Mr. CC prior to the marriage and under conjugal partnership of gains. Okay, lahat ng properties before the wedding would still be considered as exclusive after marriage. Okay, so yan yung mga properties, okay, pertaining to CC and DD. Yan, so i-plot na natin kung alin yung exclusive property or common/conjugal property ni Mr. CC at Mrs. DD. Una daw yung family home na conjugal. Again, kinompute natin yung higher ng fair market value na 9 million at zonal value na 9.375 million. Kaya 9,375,000 yung nilagay natin dito. Next, yung car naman daw, okay, na na-receive gratuitously, okay, na ang value ay 1.5 million. Sipog, exclusively, 1.5 million. Yan. Next ay yung personal properties. Okay? Nilagay natin dito 5 million kasi sabi nga yung properties na yon before the marriage and under sipog brought into the marriage remains to be exclusive property, which in this case is 5 million pesos. Sir, bakit 5 million lang yan, sir? Di ba 5 million and 4 million na nakalagay doon? Bakit di mo sinali yung 4 million, sir? Tandaan mo na ang kinocompute natin dito ay ang gross estate or yung estates lang na pertaining para kay decedent, which is si CC. Okay? At tandaan mo, okay, na yung mga exclusive properties ng surviving spouse ay hindi isinasama sa computation. Kaya lahat ng exclusive properties ni surviving spouse and in this case ni Didi ay i-disregard natin. Kaya hindi kasama sa computation yung 4 million pesos na properties ni Didi. Next ay yung savings. Again, sabi natin ito ay fruits na dahil sa pagtatrabaho ng mag-asawa noong sila ay kasal na. Kaya ito ay common/conjugal property. Same goes with dun sa prize ni Mr. CC na na-derive niya during the marriage and through his effort labor. Kaya considered din as common/conjugal property, 40,000. With regards naman doon sa pinautang ni Mr. CC noong siya ay buhay pa at even before the marriage, meaning ito ay kanyang receivable/property before the marriage and bringing into the marriage under sipog would be considered exclusive property. Kaya ito ay ilalagay natin sa exclusive column, 100,000 pesos. Yan, so nailista na natin kung ano yung mga exclusive at common properties sa problem na ito. I-total na natin ngayon kung magkano yung exclusive at common/conjugal properties. Para sa exclusive, may tatlong items, 1.5 million, 5 million, and 100,000 with a total of 6,600,000 pesos. Para naman sa common properties, 3 items din, 9.375 million, 0.35 million, at 0.04 million with a total of 9,765,000 pesos. Ipag-add natin itong dalawang ito para makuha natin yung total which is 16,365,000 pesos. Again, i-counter check mo para sigurado ka pag-add mo tong lahat ng nandito sa total column. 9,375,000 plus 1,500,000 plus 5,000,000 plus 350 plus 40 plus 100 equals 16,365,000 pesos. Yan, balikan naman natin yung mga ordinary deductions. Dalawa lang naman yung ordinary deductions natin dito. Una, yung unpaid mortgage na expressly given 1.2 million pesos. At itong pangalawa ay yung claims against insolvent persons na 40% daw noong receivables ni Mr. CC, which is 40,000 pesos. Ilagay na natin yon sa computation. Okay? Una, yung claims against insolvent persons, 40% daw ng 100,000 pesos, which is 40,000 pesos. Remember na ito ay exclusive property ni Mr. CC, therefore sa ordinary deductions, yung 40,000 mo ay nasa exclusive property columns. Okay? With regards naman sa unpaid mortgages, okay, silent yon, and assuming na ang real property lang naman ay nasa common, therefore yung 1.2 million na yon, okay, ay mapupunta doon sa common property column. Sa problems, kapag silent, okay, most likely na ang property na yon ay common property kasi nagiging exclusive lang naman siya kapag expressly stated and it is an exception. Kaya in this case, itong unpaid mortgages na to ay nilagay natin sa common column na 1.2 million pesos. Ayan. So, nakuha na natin yung mga ordinary deductions. Kumputin na natin yung gross estate after ordinary deductions. Sa exclusive, 6.6 million minus 40,000, ang amount is 6,560,000. Dito naman sa common properties, ang total ay 9.765 million na binawasan ng 1.2 million dahil sa unpaid mortgages. Kaya tag-arrive tayo sa amount na 8.565 million pesos. Again, ipag-add natin ito. Ang kalalabasan ay 15,125,000 pesos. Again, double check mo. 16,365,000 minus 40,000 at minus 1,200,000 pesos. Kalalabasan, 15,125,000 pesos. At yan nga, dito, inuna ko na, okay, yung special deductions bago yung share of surviving spouse in accordance with presentation ni BIR. So, una yung standard deduction na 5 million pesos. Ito yon, walang condition, automatic deduction. Next ay yung family home allowance. Again, yung family home mo ay yung higher ng fair market value or zonal value. In this case, yung zonal value na 9,375,000 pesos. At dahil conjugal property yon, kailangan mong hatiin sa dalawa para makuha yung equity doon or yung interest doon ni Mr. CC, which is 4,687,500 pesos. Yan lang yun, ha? Yan lang yon. Simple lang. Next, yung share of surviving spouse naman. Sabi nga natin, yung figure na lalabas sa pinakailalim ng common property column, okay, na yung mga common properties, less mo yung mga ordinary deductions, yun yung kalalabasan. Kalahati neto, yung share of surviving spouse, share ni Mrs. TD. Kaya 8,565 divided by 2 is 4,282,500. Okay? 4,282,500. Uulitin ko, ha, na itong special deductions na dalawang ito, wala yang magiging epekto doon sa pagko-compute ng share of surviving spouse kahit na computein mo yan bago yung share of surviving spouse. Okay, so computein na natin yung net taxable estate. 15,125,000 minus 5 million pesos minus 4,687,500 minus 4,282,500 leads us to the figure of 1,155,000 pesos. At i-multiply natin ito sa tax rate na 6% to arrive at the estate tax due of 69,300 pesos. Yan, congratulations! Nasubukan mo nang mag-solve ng mga problems pertaining na sa mga married decedents under both of the conjugal partnership of gains and the absolute community of property. Generally at this point, okay, you have substantial knowledge of estate tax. Okay? Dahil yan naman yung mga most common problems na may encounter mo sa mga libro, okay, and even sa board exams. Pero, dagdagan pa natin yan ng ilang situations and ilang provisions na may or may not be present at all times. Yun ay yung pagko-compute ng estate tax due for the NRA, non-resident alien, yung tax credits, and lastly, yung vanishing deductions. And yun ay di-discuss natin sa separate videos.